Welcome back to the channel, everybody. And while my arm is still on the mend, and believe me, it's in a kind of dangerous state right now, it feels pretty good. So I feel like I should go out and do something, you know, strenuous and re-injure it. So I'm just not going to do that. I'm going to give it a little more time. I got a brace on it, which really helps. I'm going to work on this Titan ballast box. Now, you can go back and you can look at what I've done to it so far. I know it's ugly, but form follows function. It really does work well. I'll leave a link in the description to what I've done to this so far. A quick recap is I've got a couple of 100-pound barbell weights in there, wedged in the front and back, so that adds 200 pounds to this already 130-pound Titan box. Then I just screwed some really cheap plastic milk crates to the sides, and they are super handy for throwing lightweight tools in. And then of course I can just throw stuff in the middle, you know, chains and straps and whatnot. And these two holes are still open for tools. And then I've got my chainsaw holder right here. Well, I want to modify this so I can use it while I'm working out on this deck and finishing it up. So I need to be able to kind of make it so it's more of a workbench and kind of so I can put my, you know, tool. If I start putting my tools in here, they're just going to get buried and it's going to be frustrating because I'm going to be digging through it. So I need to get it organized so that I can access everything. And I've got a bunch of ideas, and one of them I'm really excited about. I've been wanting to do it for a long time. So let's get started. I kind of organized and set out all the tools I think I'm going to need for the rest of this deck project. So this is not a whole lot of tools, but you can imagine if I just threw them into that, they just get cluttered up and everything. I need them to be organized and accessible. So the first idea is for my toolbox. This was not planned at all, but it just so happens this toolbox fits exactly in this hole. And it will sink all the way down to the bottom, and of course that's no good. I could rig it so that it sets on top somehow, but then it could fall off. So I want to utilize this space, and I think I'm going to put a shelf in it. Yeah, I'd say that's going to work perfectly. You got a little shelf to set that on, and it's recessed, so the bottom of the toolbox keeps it from sliding off when I bounce around. That'll be nice. Yeah, okay. On to the next thing. So I got these folding shelf brackets on Amazon. They say they're supposed to be good for about 300 pounds. So heavy duty, that's good. And I think you can see what I'm going to do with these. Yeah. Starting with an old piece of countertop that was left over from when they cut out our sink. We don't even have these countertops anymore. We replaced them. So I found this in the basement. I think it'll be perfect. Nice. There it is, all of my tools, all loaded up on the tractor. This is actually way better than the trailer, because the trailer, a lot of times I had to move it by hand because I didn't have a trailer hitch on the tractor. But I've got my ballast, I've got my forks on the front to move all of that Trex material so I don't have to hurt my arm again. And I've got probably more tools than what I need. And if I need a little workspace to work on, check it out. That's way cool. I love it. Man, just old countertop and old, everything I did this out of was just scrap material. So yeah, I'm thrilled. As long as I can physically get to work, everything is great. So let the arm heal up and I will get back to it. So I'll catch you next time when I'm building that deck. See you then.